Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I've got something pretty exciting to share with you all today. MelonSpeedRuns, a prominent modder and content creator in the community, recently reached out to me to share a new project that he's been working on. He asked me to sit down with him so he could show me exactly what this project is so that I could share it with our community. Being familiar with Melon's work and excited to see what he's been up to, I jumped into a Discord voice chat with him. Can you start by telling us what the project is called and what it is you're trying to accomplish with the project?
Okay, well, the project is called Heroes of the Wind, and what we are trying to accomplish is basically taking WAKER HD for the Wii U and transforming it into a MMO experience. So, for example, you can take any MMO, like let's say RuneScape, Black Desert Online, World of Warcraft, anything. And in those games, you have a lot of interactions with the players. You can exchange items to them, you can give them stuff, you can see their health and their magic. You can do a lot of things. And what I wanted to do with this project is basically make it so those things, and you see it in a lot of MMOs, just make them possible in WAKER HD. So what we're working on is basically getting, like I said, getting to exchange rupees with each other, maybe do mini games like item hunting, like the first person that finds 10 blue choo-choos or something like that.
That'd be really cool. So you're actually using Semu then for this, are you?
Yes, I'm pretty sure it's possible to make it work with the Wii U version, but I'm not that sure about it now. Well, I'll have to check, but if it works, then I'll definitely do a Wii U version.
Okay, so I'll ask you more about technical stuff in a little bit and you can answer about that, but I'll just move on to the next question.
Okay.
Let's see here. So everyone's going to ask, since the Breath of the Wild mod surfaced and it turned out not to be real. So the question is this project in actual development, and will the public be able to try it out for themselves in the near future?
Yes, the project is actually in development. I have actually a working prototype of it, which you can see right now on the screen, maybe, I don't know. And what it does is that it allows you to chat with other people that are playing the game right now. And what you can do is basically just give them rupees. For now, it's just a prototype, but I'll add a lot of more stuff to it later on. But yes, it's in development and it's working perfectly.
Okay, that's great. That's what everybody wants to know.
Yeah.
So who else is working with you on this project?
I know Fooni said she was working with other people on it, but I never heard about them. So I just say it's me and Fooni. And Fooni's been mainly doing UI for the mod because right now it's a program. But what we wanted to do is make it actually in-game, where you have like a window overlaying Cemu where you have like animated buttons and stuff on the game.
Okay, cool. So what brought you two together to, start collaborating on this?
Well, Fooni was talking to me about the about the Breath of the Wild concept art, and she was like, "Can you help me doing WAKER HD concept art?" And I was like, I could do something better than that. I could actually make it like real instead of just concept art. And that's pretty much what I did. And she encouraged me, like she helped me doing it. And now I think it's really going to be something unique.
That's awesome. That's so cool. I really look forward to jumping into this with you. So that's a great place to move into speaking about the technical side of everything that's happening here. So on a technical level, how exactly is this possible? What technologies are you utilizing?
Okay, so what I'm using is basically Cemu. So like I said earlier, it's not we don't have plans for Wii U, but if it's possible, I'm definitely going to look into it. But for now, we use Cemu, and the way it works is that the program syncs itself to the emulator, and it reads some values from it. So, for example, the health, the amount of rupees you have, and the magic you have, and it reads that and puts it into the program. And then that way, let's say somebody gives you rupees, the program can then write the back to the emulator saying you got this amount of rupees plus 100, let's say, and then it gives you 100. So, and everything works with a IRC chat. So let's say you want to, let's say you give something to people, it's going to send a command to the chat, and that command is going to be read by your program to allow you to get rupees and to remove the rupees from the other user.
Okay, cool. So, is a modded copy of Wind Waker needed, or is it kind of sounds like you're doing memory editing then on the fly over IP?
Yep. Well, there's no IP, and everything is safe since it's IRC, and it doesn't require any modding of the game.
Okay.
You can just get the original game, and there you go.
All right, neat. So what are your goals with Heroes of the Wind? Where do you plan on taking this project into the future?
Well, for now, our plans are to just make it add a bunch of interactions to it. So, for example, right now we only have rupees, but later on we want to have bombs. We want items to be exchangeable. So we really want to do something. I want to add daily rewards to the game. So the more you play the game, the more, let's say, items you get per day. And later on, I want to add sea races. So let's say you start from an island, and you have to race with other players to another island, but it can have some restraints. So, for example, you cannot take damage, or you have to take a specific path. And that's really something I'm looking for myself to play with other people. And also want to add little mini games like item hunting, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. I really want to get on a boat and race you at some point in the future. So if you get that working, we're definitely going to do that.
Yep.
So when do you think the public can get their hands on this working proof of concept?
For the working proof of concept, I'd say probably next week or this week. So really not that far, but for a full release with a lot of mini games and stuff, it's gonna take a lot longer. But what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna do some releases, like beta releases, with adding more content to it each time.
Okay, cool. So is there anything else that you'd like to add before we jump into this?
No, not really. That's about it.
All right, cool. So where should we start? What do I need to do?
So right now you're in Wind Waker, right?
Yep. Okay,
you're running around as Link?
Yep, that's right. I'm running around in Dragon Roost Cavern right now.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, you can open the program, and then I'll guide you through the process of getting online.
Okay, great. So I have Heroes of the Wind open. What do I do next?
You enter your username in the text box, and it can be anything.
Okay, great. I will put regenerate in. What do I do next?
You click on sync game and connect to chat.
Okay.
And then you should be online right now.
Yeah.
Let me connect on my side.
I see at regenerate.
Yep, and there we go.
And I see Melon.
Hello. Hi.
So I can type in here.
Yep.
Hello, Melon.
Hello. So now we want to get to the important part, which is pretty much why we're making this video. So what you want to do is double click on my name, and you'll see a window appear, and that window will allow you to donate rupees to me.
Okay, great. So I just double clicked on your name, click on rupees. How many rupees should I send you?
Let's say 100.
Give to user.
There you go. Now I'm at, yeah, I just got them. And let's say I want to give them back to you. I just double click on your name, rupees, and I'll give you, let's say, 400. Give to user.
Great, it came through. That's awesome.
There you go. So this is very basic, but you can see it's just a proof of concept, but it works. I mean, it works with any version of Simu. It works with like Simu Hook as well, and I'm really proud of. Well, I'm not proud, but I'm looking forward what we can accomplish with this.
Yeah, this is really cool. So where do you see this going? Like, what are you planning on developing next in this app?
Well, when everything is done, and like I said earlier, we're planning on having item hunts and sea races and everything. But when everything is done, I'll probably do another game like Breath of the Wild, or let's say, I don't know. I forgot the name of that game. I'm sorry, all the fans. I'm gonna get sued. But yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles. There you go.
Oh, great, cool. Okay.
And yeah, it's very easy to port the code, so I'll be able to do those games easily.
So, yeah. So I have a question about because the inspiration for this, I guess, was MMO style. Is that correct?
Yep, it was pretty much any MMO we can find out there, like RuneScape and World of Warcraft.
Okay, great. So at some point in the future, do you think it will be possible to physically see the person that you're sending items to?
Personally, I don't think so, but what I want to do is actually have a interface like on the game. So basically, you can, under the hearts, you'll be able to see your other like parties members' hearts under yours. So you can make parties and maybe share the money, and yeah. So it'll be possible to see the other people, like let's say items and stuff, but like physically in-game seeing the player, I don't think that's gonna happen. But if or somebody finds a way to spawn a second link, then I'm pretty sure it's gonna be possible.
Okay, cool. That would be really neat to one day do sailing races on the ocean with multiple people.
Yes, shooting people with your arrow.
Absolutely. Maybe shooting some cannonballs at each other.
Oh yeah, like do a battle royale.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess is that about all that you'd like to add for this at this point in time?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right. Well, that's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing everything with me today, Melon.
No problem.
Speaking with Melon again after the interview, he wanted me to communicate to the community that he'd love to hear what you think about this project, so leave your comments and questions for him. If there are a lot, maybe we'll do a follow-up video in the future. Melon would also like you all to know that he's on the hunt to build a team for this project, so if you're a skilled developer or modder and you'd like to contribute, then hop into the Regenerate Discord server and message Melon. The hope is that with more help, in-game issues like spawning additional links or changing the positions of in-game objects will be figured out. So jump into the Discord server and let him know if you can help. He'd love to hear from you. Guys, give me feedback. If you like this type of content, please let me know in the comments below. Give the video a like, and if you're not already subscribed, please do so. I have a lot of new ideas for different content on the way. Make sure to also hop into the Regenerate Discord server. We have a great community full of passionate members that just keeps on growing. It's really the place to be. So come join us and see what the community is really all about. That's all for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.